We all get them, those annoying telemarketer calls.
Which is why more than 2 million people put their names on the do not call list. But many people say their phones are still ringing off the hook. CBS 2's Matt Kozar find out why.
He's been on the national do not call list since it began.
Hello?
But like many people, Fred Park says somewhere along the line it stopped working.
Alex from JDI, the tree service.
The retired engineer gets at least 2 sales calls a day, most from local area codes.
They are violating the law because they're calling my number, which is on the federal do not call list.
Well, not exactly, because many of his calls come from local numbers. Turns out they may not actually be illegal.
The do not call registry only applies to phone calls that travel between states.
The Federal Trade Commission's Bikram Bandi says federal law only applies to interstate commerce, so they generally can't go after telemarketers calling from within your own state. And as for those violating federal law,
we get several 100,000 complaints per month, and obviously we do not have the resources to investigate each of those complaints individually.
The FTC has only taken action against 600 illegal telemarketers since the list's inception in 2003.
If you didn't have a do not call list, what you would see is you'd probably see even more calls coming into consumers.
While the agency goes after the worst offenders, telemarketers use technologies like spoofing and voice-over internet protocols that allow them to make millions of calls cheaply and without leaving a trail. Matt Kozar, CBS 2 News.
And the Federal Trade Commission says it is up to each state's attorney general to go after telemarketers who make calls from within their state.